Hello, welcome back to I want to talk about fictional 2D man, if you will. I know that they're essentially 3D, but whatever. So this is by Wuthering Impact, which is I'm just like what a name, right? But also like they deliver because like their entire video is just basically GI and Wuthering Waves comparison. And like, you know what? This is not the video about oh, people shouldn't do comparison. I mean, you can argue about that. There can be discussion that we can have about that, but I'm not here for that. And this video is for me, as a former GI player, I spent like 700 days on GI. Those are a lot of days. Like, that's like over 2 years. But then again, I had to go. I can no longer, like in a good faith, supporting GI and Hoyoverse anymore. That's just my stand. But anyway, this is so interesting. This is like my cup of tea because like I need to talk about husbandos. I need to talk about men. I like men, and if people are going to call me Guna for this, I am a Guna. I am a heterosexual straight woman, and I like men. I like men in real life. I go to dates with men in real life. I also go to dates with fictional men, not in real life, I guess. So that's where my stand. So like let's go. So side profiles. Oh, yes, it's raining where I am. Kind of stormy. You can hear thunder. Like this is just set such a funny background to this video, but like okay, let's just go. Oh, I'm so excited actually. Okay. Oh. I mean, I'll give you this though. Compared to GI, Wuthering Waves kind of like models are so intricate. It's so much more detailed. I think like there's like engine differences, but also like why are we talking like Hoyoverse is not a multi-billion-dollar company? Do you know how much money is billion? Like, I don't think anyone watching this video ever saw like $1 million, or maybe you do. Congratulations if you do. I hope you do some good for your life and for the world with that kind of money. I mean, I liked Bryce Lee, but like his color never clicked with me. I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily a big fan of like Brand's color scheme either, but it works. It's both very piratey and it's both very theatrical as well. Like it's just I mean, it's so funny again because I went to art school for a bachelor's degree, so like I spent like 4 years living on a day-to-day basis with like theater students, and like they're weird but also like fantastic and weird and fantastic at the same time. I love them. I really enjoyed my time in the art school. So I can see the I'm sorry, that's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Risley. It's not your fault. It's your developer's fault, I'd say. I know what is fake. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe like like to be fair, maybe I'm used to Wuthering Waves more realistic kind of like body proportion now, because like I'm looking at Bryce, I'm like, okay, I don't think he looks bad, but he doesn't look good either. And before anyone come to me, I did an anatomy class. We all thought that going to art school is just like fun and games, but no, I had to draw skeleton of various creatures, so that when I eventually draw them with my pace and I draw them, we don't get them wrong, because we know how their skeletons and their muscles and their skin and their textures work. But that's story for another time. But yeah. I'm sorry. I'm truly not that sorry, but I'm not trying to be shimmering light that starts to rain. I don't know, but like I think like the thing is, I'll hate them. I think like overall might be my second favorite character in the game. I don't actually like him, but I relate a lot to him. I'm sorry. Like, I read books. I read books that sometimes people kind of go, what even are you reading? And I'm like, things, book. I don't know whether this is kind of like undiagnosed, me being on the spectrum, but like, yeah. We're here to talk about design and site profile. I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. He's probably not going to look good, isn't he? I'm sorry. Ooh. I have no comment. I mean,
In a
I
woven
think it's
strokes
such a
that
good that there's
rise
not really any
and
other
breathe.
pose. So look at Brand's pose. This is the pose that you see actually in game, and it's fantastic. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know. Again, I think like the best thing that I can say here is that I'm so used to Wuthering Waves style of design now. I mean, not really. I play PGR, I play Love and Deep Space, I play Reverse 1999. So like, I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm just like, maybe I'm just kind of like getting further and further from Hoyover's style of art, if you will. Also, like, I don't know. I'm still pissed at the fact that most of Al Haytham's the most color on his body, just like a black blob. You see like a little different shades of, it's black, but like with an undertone of a greenish thing, I would say. I would need to use a picker on that. When I'm in picker, I mean, that little like droplet icon that you can see. I mean, I have it on my MacBook, and on Apple product you tend to have it. It's on Canva as well. So if you're on Canva, you can just like dropper. You can click on a color, and then you can see their RGB or CMYK. It's mostly RGB because it's on screen, right? CMYK is for the printing, but you can see like their composition of color, and I would bet that they're on the kind of like more greenish side of dark, but also like, I don't know. You can do so much more with it. But it's just my opinion.
Each mark I made.
I used to be strongly girl so bad, but now that I've met my one true love, Gian, and I'm saying that not from the handsomeness perspective, but from, I just love Gian's personality and character and soul. He managed to be very strong, but also very kind. Like, people don't realize how hard to balance that stuff, because like me, like, I'm trying to be nice, but sometimes, you know what, I just want to be a bitch sometimes. I'm sorry, I don't have Gian's heart. That's why he's so appealing to me. But like, I like that Jean-Louis was, I'm sorry, I was still talking about personality, but like, it's important for me. Someone can look so handsome, but if their personality is like not great, I wouldn't bother with them. But I think like Jean-Louis design is actually pretty freaking good. I like his detail. You got some general, Hoyover's character's clutter, which I just like, meh, I think you can do better. But also like, his head is big. I mean, it's that game's type of kind of like proportion. But of course, when you compare it to Bran, it doesn't look as great. It looks more cartoonish, of course. And some people are into that. It's fine. Look, I'm not saying that, WuWa does proportion better. No, it's just kind of like, what do you prefer? But also like detail wise. So like, there's like taste, but there's also technicality. So I know that many people really dislike modern arts because like, it involves rather small technicality, and that's fine. But we're also talking about taste as well.
Could trace beneath
Spend so much time looking at, Jean-Louis' side figure, but also like, someone mentioned in this video that they don't have Adam's apple. And I'm just kind of like, that's true. Like, I mean, you guys, Hoifers, they don't have budget. They don't have a budget for Adam's apple, like, I'm sorry, I'm being snarky. But again, I would say that I'm still struggling. I don't think struggling is like the word, but like, I'm still working on metabolizing my feelings. Like, I am honestly so disappointed at myself for playing all the Hoyo games for like quite some time. Like, I should have known better, but I didn't. So I still have some disappointment and anger from that era, and it is just what it is. That's just where I am, in this current moment.
drifting almost like a chant.
I mean, I think New Violet's color palette is actually on a pretty good kind of like side of design, and also like, I don't know, like the clutter is less organized than Brand's front. If you look at Brand's front, there's enough distinction so that you can see like the layers of his clothing. You can see that he has the dark blue like dress shirt, and then he has the kind of like what is it called, like half cape thing. I don't know the English term for that. English is not my first language. And then you have the, two kind of like layers of colors, and then you have the the anchor. What is it called? It's like the anchor pin chain, whatever. I don't know what's that called, if you mean. But like with a nuvilette, it takes longer for you to kind of like decipher like what's going on in front of his design. And like I kind of like touched all of this already on like my previous comparing Husbando video, but also like I don't know, like I'm looking at it again and I'm getting low-key pissed again, because like they have so much chance to do so many cool things with the design,
In
but
my
they don't.
heart,
Like
the
they went down
lightness secretly
GI's
strikes a
path. I
chord.
don't think that's a good path. Yeah. Adam Apple's not seen as well. I don't know. I still remember the first time I saw New Villain, and I'm kind of like, why is his eyes so extra, like with eyelashes and stuff? Maybe it's a dragon thing. I don't really know. And like again, I'm pretty sure that biologically, men tend to have like a thicker eyelashes as well, because that's just biology. But also like it's just so extra. I have never been a fan, but like overall,
When time is through,
it's like he was an okay character. I was not a big fan. I was not a big fan of New Villette's play style, of his look, but he was that, like he was a husbando, and I'm always happy to get a husbando. Okay.
like red wine in my
I'm sorry, like sometimes I just look at Brent, I'm gonna go, yes, thank you for existing, we love you, I love you. I mean, I know a lot of people love
bed, it
Brent.
pours out a page of rhythm and rhyme.
Just so
Can
you
we
know,
set
sorry.
our sail again?
Oh, I never like really had time to just like look at Brent from the side. Look at his head. Look at the detail of his head as well, and the slight smile of his. I love Brent. I'm so happy.
To the rainbow, watching
Wait, he looks so good. Hi.
the love fly in the sky.
God. Okay, I would say that Brent looks better on the left side. If you know photography, especially kind of like portrait, aka like human photography, you would know that. And this is also tips if you want to take a great photo of yourself. You have best angle. Try to rotate yourself like very slowly and see which is your kind of like best side of the face, because you do have it. So yeah, like, oh, it looks so good with the left. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Oh, okay, like let's not stall too long. Like I can't be here and just like look at him forever. Oh my god, I really can. I really shouldn't.
Once there was a bird swam around the ocean, then we had to start to hear its secrets unfold. Was it yesterday?
I mean, to be fair, we don't get
Was it's
Adam's apple here. I'm actually a very big fan of Adam Apple. I mean, I'm a big fan of so many men body part. I suppose that's what happened when you're a heterosexual woman. I don't know, but also like like look at the detail of his design. Oh my god, oh, I look so good. I'm sorry. Like again, I never really had time to kind of like slowing down like this. Also, I'm only playing Wuthering Waves mobile. I'm playing all the games mobile pretty much, so like I don't have this kind of resolution. Oh my god, it looks so good. He looks kind of angry here. Oh. And like the shifting expression as well, because with GI, you get zero shifting expression. I mean, this is the hill I will die on.
salty air was blowing, filling up my nose.
God, Jaro. I mean, okay, first thing first. Yes, he is hot. He's very hot. I can't do this. Like one thing that WuWa does, and it just kind of makes me go, oh, yes, more. It's like the extremely skin tight clothes, especially because like you can also see this on Mel Rover. You can see his collarbones very, very clearly, which means like his shirt is tight. And every single time I see Mel Rover's collarbone, I'm just kind of like, that's the shit right there. Oh my god, I love it. Like my main character, my favorite character in Love and Deep Space Silas, also have like a very defined like collarbone and pecs. I love pecs. Oh my god, I also have collarbones. Oh, I love collarbones so much. I even love collarbones on women as well. Like it looks so good. I don't know. Like maybe people don't do this, but again, I went to art school. I was professionally trained visually, so like body parts. I draw so many body parts. Like yeah, again, I'm just seriously. I look at culture and I'm like, yes, oh, it looks so good.
Can we say
That
that?
hair doesn't really work in a like in a battle because that's so long. Like how can people not accidentally cut some parts off it, his hair, but also like he's probably like very skillful. I'm like, I still haven't lived down from like the fact that Calcharo's nose is different from other people's nose. Like, is it like I wonder whether that means that it's a new federation thing, and like whether like what does new federation mean? Like like a mix of like modern American, modern European? I don't know, but like I'm intrigued about new federation. You guys see like the side, I don't know the name of the muscles on the side of your abs. I know how to draw it. Like I know how it looks underneath your skin and whatnot. Again, I had to draw muscle on male and female back in my art class, but like it's so divine. Oh my god. Oh, agriculture looks so good. I know that she's pretty much kind of like Sephiroth's what is the term? NP? But like oh, he's still such a good looking character, and he's so sweet. I don't know whether Sephiroth's sweet. I never play any Final Fantasy game in my life, but like, phew.
To the
And like his eyelashes.
beat the sky where grandma is with her
Not that I can.
Let's go free.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like they can do so much better with Yuan Wu's kind of like clothing slash fashion. But again, he's a 4-star. He's just from 1.0. He still looks really great. I'm pretty sure he can be upgraded. And like I love him enough already. Like my Yuan Wu has over 5,000 defense, and it's just so fun to play. Overwhelming power.
Set her
The design on his blue shirts, like it's pretty sick.
of daisies like grandpa.
And I just love, like, let's give shout out to Kuro for not being ageist, and they just like dropped off this old man. I remember like even before I realized that Wuthering Waves was going to be a thing, I keep seeing like Yuan Wu's kind of like image, and I'm kind of like, are they really seriously just like dropping an old man? Like this is a win for like old men like myself all over the globe. I love it. Ah.
Once did and sing her a lullaby. I dreamed about it all.
That's it.
Once there was a bird swam around the
But yes, it's Senpai. Support it's Senpai. He makes absolutely awesome kind of like guide video meta. Absolutely fantastic. But yes, so okay. Well, that was it. Like they don't bring Jian. What do they bring? I just realized they don't bring Jian. Why? Maybe they don't have Jian. I don't really know. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like at some point, comparing these characters, it's low-key getting on the beating the dead horses territory, because like I just think Wuthering Waves does it better technically. We haven't talked about taste yet, and then again, we like you will never stop debating about taste because like everyone has different taste. But like technicality wise, the detail, the differences in like facial structure, and the Adam apple. I think like I have just like, well, what does it better? I know I'm biased. I don't think anyone can ever see anything with like very very full objectivity. We're going to be subjective at some degree, and like it is what it is. But like I just want to be here and kind of like again metabolize my feeling I had about like spending so much time and money in Hoyo versus games, but also like just appreciating how much work Kuro put in Husbandos in Wuthering Waves. Like absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic in PG as well, but like yeah. that was a yap, and I'm now tired and I might take a nap. I'll see you in the next video.